Hi. Okay, so I've done some poetry, published and unpublished, and I am going to do another book I published. This was the book that was supposed to launch me into being a motivational speaker, and I thought that I was gonna have to get a doctorate before I could write it and be taken seriously. And I'm not sure I was ever gonna be taken seriously with it, but I had to try. Maybe I needed a better publishing company. I don't know, but I wrote it and it's out there. And some small minded people made me feel ashamed of it instead of proud, and I should have marketed it better anyway, but I was ashamed of having published before they did because they were jealous of me, and I shouldn't have felt like that. I wasn't competing. I was just trying to live my life. But anyway, here it is. Know it, do it, be it. I'm just going to open it random. I wrote it like 8 years ago, so a lot has changed since then. I was a lot more naive then than I am now, so a lot of it may or may not work. It could work as a business model, though. It, I was really in a low point and reading a lot of motivational books, and a lot of it was just common sense, and I was like, I could write something better than this, and so I did. And it's really good. It is. It's not out there, but it's good. So I'm gonna open it random. Okay. So this is just I'm just gonna read this page right here. I am the youngest. Some of my family members see me as an adult, some do not. As I have no other frame of reference than being the youngest in a family dynamic, I can't say life would be different if I weren't. However, I think it might be. Youngest are probably used to not really being an adult in the family. My next book might be titled Youngest Are People Too. But I can't change my family dynamic. I can't change how some people see them, how some family members see me. All I can do is love them anyway. Like I said, I feel like a bit of a hypocrite writing about family relationships when I admit that I could work on my own. Bella's freaking out about something. Go get it. Go get it. Is it a mouse? Go get it. So I'm writing this book as much for myself as for you. We all have things to work on. Treating my family like I treat everyone else is one of my weaknesses. Little side note, sometimes it surprises me that my family doesn't really know me. It shouldn't surprise me. I'm not really myself in front of them. So I need to work on that. However, family relationships are the third most important relationships we can forge. The first relationship of importance is with God. Another little side note, I now add, or with the universe, because the belief in God is not for everyone. I no longer have it, and it's actually brought me more peace to not have it than it served me well to believe for a long time, and now it serves me well not to. And I believe God is kind of a quantum physics thing. When you believe strongly enough, He exists in your life, as He did in mine for many years. But when you don't believe, He doesn't. But I do believe in a higher power, and I do believe in the universe. So I will say the first relationship of importance is with God or the universe or some sort of higher power, because there is one. The second relationship of importance is with ourselves. Having said that, why is it the cultural norm to put work relationships before family? You don't have to choose between being a good family member or employee. My parents did both. Many people do both equally well. The key facet to being both a good family member and a good employee simultaneously lies in being a good person and giving every aspect of your life everything you have every day. That sounds exhausting, and being a good person sometimes is. But the rewards outweigh the cost, and sometimes everything you have one day is only half of what you had the day before. Just make sure it's 100% every day, no matter where that line is.